may not have prematurely ended the Gulf War by creating a new type of bunker buster bomb known as the GBU-28, which is literally the barrel of a howitzer that they filled full of explosives and dropped on the enemy. Yeah, Uncle Sam ran out of ammo and threw the entire gun at the enemy. But first, a word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by Warwood Tools, where for over 160 years they've been making crowbars and axes and sledgehammers right here in America with American-grown wood and American-made 1060 high-carbon steel. And I'm gonna have their link and a discount code in the description down below in case you wanted to check them out. Let's get to this story. All right, buckle up. This is gonna be a history lesson and a half. Once upon a time on August 2nd, 1990, Iraq decides to invade Kuwait. Why would Iraq want to do this? Well, Iraq just got done having an 8-year-long war with Iran, and Kuwait helped fund it. If so facto, Iraq owes Kuwait billions and billions of dollars. Rather than pay all that money back, Iraq's Iraq's dictator, Saddam Hussein, figures, rather than pay back all that money, I'm just going to invade Kuwait with my enormous army that's the 4th largest army on the planet at this point in time, take over Kuwait, and then I won't owe anybody any money. It's not ethical, but it does make sense. And then pretty much nothing happened for like 3 months, but then in November of 1990, Saddam Hussein would do what dictators do best and get a little too greedy. You see, he figured now that he was in control of Iraq and Kuwait, it was a significant portion of the world's oil supply, so he could actually slow down oil production, which would jack up global fuel prices, and he would literally make more money for doing less work. And while that was economically sound, it would turn out to be a tactical fucking error, because as soon as gas prices went up, the entire planet looked at Saddam Hussein like,
"So you have chosen death."
The UN Security Council would then hold another meeting where they would decide to tell Saddam Hussein, you have until January 15th, 1991 to be out of Kuwait or you will be forcibly removed. Fast forward to January 15th, he is elected to not leave Kuwait. Game on, teams are now set. We have Iraq versus America and a team of fucking literally everyone else. Fast forward again like 48 hours, January 17th, 2:30 a.m. American and coalition forces will begin their air campaign against Iraq. And there will be over 1,000 aircrafts involved. Everything from B-52s to Apache attack helicopters. It's going to be a warheads on foreheads extravaganza. And just for context on how dangerous this mission is actually going to be, because I feel like most people don't know or don't understand how powerful the Iraqi military actually was at this point in time, they were the 4th largest military on the planet, and they were the most heavily fortified nation on Earth. As far as air defense goes, Iraq had 154 surface-to-air missile sites servicing 16,000 missiles, 972 anti-aircraft artillery platforms, 2,400 anti-aircraft guns, 6,000 mobile anti-aircraft guns, 478 early warning radar arrays, and 558 combat aircraft on standby, all ready to get in a fight. That being said, fast forward again 2.5 hours, January 17th, 5 a.m. American and coalition forces have complete air superiority over Iraq and have dismantled all of that shit. And this is where the main problem arises. With complete air superiority, there's a good chance that they can actually make Iraq surrender without US and coalition ground forces having to go into Iraq. But the problem is the majority of the Iraqi senior leadership, as well as pretty much their entire command and control infrastructure, is located inside of bunkers right outside of Baghdad. And these bunkers are 30 to 50 feet underground, and the walls are made out of 4 feet thick reinforced concrete. There's no bomb or weapon that America has that they can use from a plane to take out these bunkers. So America's gonna do the last thing you ever want America to do. They're gonna improvise. I mean, the obvious solution is just to make a bigger, better bunker buster bomb, but the problem with that is they don't have any infrastructure to make a bigger bomb, and they're not gonna be able to build that infrastructure and build the bomb in the amount of time it's gonna take before American ground troops invade Iraq. Because once they do, they're gonna be in a hurry because they're under the command of 4-star Army General Stormin Norman Schwarzkopf, aka the Bear. A man whose life motto was, when placed in command, take charge, and he does not think highly of his adversary. When asked what he thought about Saddam Hussein, he said, and I quote, you know what, no, he'll say it.
As far as Saddam Hussein being a great military strategist, he is neither a strategist, nor is he schooled in the operational arts, nor is he a tactician, nor is he a general, nor is he a soldier. Other than that, he's a great military man. I want you to know that.
So they have to make this bomb in a hurry if they want to prevent ground forces from going into Iraq. That's when somebody has the brilliant idea of using a howitzer barrel as the bomb's hull. I mean, it should work. It's a long, heavy piece of metal that's already heat treated, so it should penetrate concrete. And that's the idea they roll with. The Air Force gets a hold of the US Army. The US Army sends over 4 8-inch decommissioned M110 howitzer barrels to Waterville, Watervliet Arsenal in New York. Watervliet Arsenal, being one of the most elite gun barrel manufacturers on the planet, gets to work immediately. They start milling and machining these barrels down to size so that they can fit pre-existing bomb components like nose cones and fins and so on. And Watervliet Arsenal tells the US Air Force they can have 4 of these bombs done in a week, which I cannot stress to you enough is absolutely insane. To be able to machine 4 gun barrels that are 19 feet long and weigh 4,500 pounds each and are already heat treated is incredible. If you don't know about heat treating, when you heat treat metal, it becomes significantly harder, and that's actually why they needed the howitzer barrels, but it also makes it virtually impossible to machine. I mean, not impossible, but significantly harder to machine. Think about like trying to spread butter on toast versus trying to spread frozen butter on toast. That's about the difference there. So they get the first bomb done, but then they run into a problem. Because they've never worked with a bomb this big, they don't have any way to actually stand it up straight and be able to fill it with explosive. So if you can't pick a bomb up, what do? You beat the earth down. They take it outside, dig a hole, stick the bomb in the hole, standing up, so that they can fill this thing with explosive. They get that done, paint it, stick it on a C-130 while the paint is still wet, and ship it to Nevada. From there, they strap the bomb to an F-111, the same plane they plan on dropping it from in combat, and do a test run. This bomb penetrates the desert floor by over 100 feet. Okay, if you're not American, that's like the world's biggest blue whale, all the way into the ground. This bomb went so deep that they didn't even have time to recover it. They're like, fuck it, we don't have time. Storm and Norman's coming. We gotta go. Just leave it. Then, back at Watervliet Arsenal, they finish the second bomb. This time, they fill it with concrete because they want to do a rocket sled test in Aglin Air Base in Florida. So they get this thing done, fill it with concrete, put it on a C-130 while the paint's still wet, ship it to Florida. From there, they strap it to a rocket sled and yeet it at 22 solid feet of reinforced concrete just to see how far it will penetrate. Not only did this bomb penetrate all 22 feet of concrete, but it then proceeded to go an extra half a mile. This video should have been my fucking Valentine's Day special with how much penetration is in it. It's incredible. So then, back at Watervliet Arsenal, they finish the last 2 actual bombs that are going to be dropped in combat, put them on a C-130 again, and ship them across the planet to Iraq. Now bear in mind, all of this has happened in like a matter of 3 weeks. They have gone from retired howitzer barrels to new bombs, to testing them in Nevada, to testing them in Florida, to having them in an active combat zone in 3 weeks, which is the biggest logistical flex I may have ever heard of. Nothing stokes human creativity greater than the desire to kill somebody that you don't like. I'm not saying it's right, but goddammit, it's the truth. Now, February 27th, these bombs are strapped to 2 F-111 aardvarks, and they are sent into combat to engage these bunkers. The first F-111 lines up his shot, and he fucking misses.
It's away! Negative. It didn't go in.
But the second F-111 drains a 3-pointer and gets a direct hit. Smoke immediately starts rolling out of the vents for this bunker, and it is completely obliterated. And the very next day, Saddam Hussein would sign a ceasefire and agree to leave Kuwait. Now, did he do that because of this bunker buster bomb? That part is actually impossible to say, because despite the fact they got this bomb done and dropped in only 3 weeks, they still were unable to get it done quick enough before US and coalition ground forces would invade Iraq. And in the 4 days that those ground forces were in Iraq, they completely decimated the Iraqi army, and parts of that army were already starting to surrender to them. So whether the reason that Saddam Hussein decided to surrender was because his army was defeated, or because he finally found out that he couldn't hide inside of his bunker anymore safe while he sent men out to die, is hard to say. But regardless, in conclusion, the overall moral of this story is whatever you do, try not to raise gas prices. Thanks for watching. Best way to support the channel is go buy some merch at thefatelectrician.com. Quack bang, out.
So today we become an imposter zombie and try to stay hidden. Meanwhile, the crewmates have all the guns. Can we grow strong enough to survive? All right, boys, I'm hacking into your call. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Okay, so how this game works real quick. You see top center, I have 30 minutes to kill 30 of these civilians. You see the red guys over there? That's them. They have guns. They can shoot me and make me die. Bottom right, that's the mini-map. Next to that, those two little lines, if I fill up the green meter halfway, I can become a giant zombie and kill everything. There's also a level up system, like I can get experience and level up and get better abilities, I think. And you guys ready?
So can we.
I doubt it.
No, you can't. Oh, look, I have to blend in with these NPCs like an imposter. Like, look at this guy. He's currently working over here, right?
Find a guy that's working.
Somebody's working.
I'm looking.
Find a guy.
I'm hacking into your car.
Who's working?
So check this out. I'm gonna interact with this, right? And then I break this generator. And then watch what happens. Generator broken. It should put gas somewhere. I don't know. Hey guys, do me a favor. As always, hit the like button. Show some love. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Download the game. Link in the description. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm hacking. I'm currently hacking.
Can you leave us
Out
alone?
of here. I gotta
No.
fix a generator that was
I got it.
broken.
Oh, that
do
that
something.
yellow bar. I'm halfway full to leveling up.
Oh,
What does that
God.
mean? Wait, where's this generator that you broke?
Guys, do you have any coordinates? Wait, my trap went off. It trapped them. Sector B.
Wait,
No.
you guys can put
Sector
down
F.
radars too?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, and this is the gas. Whenever I did that generator, that's the gas that spawns. If the crew or if the NPCs walk through it, look, he's gonna die soon. You guys are literally getting wrecked right now. Literally.
Well, I just leveled up.
Did you?
Speaking of getting
It's
wrecked.
coming.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh, that's right. I can scan. Let me scan. Real
Stop
quick.
scanning.
With your lights.
Well, I can also sprint whenever you guys aren't near me. So what's up?
Oh yeah, but how do you know when we're not near?
Guys, I'm just gonna test the water. It's you. Oh,
Did you just shoot an innocent?
okay. Sorry.
Hey, now I
guys.
only needed to kill 29. Beep, 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 hacking into your car.
My bad,
Beep, 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 beep.
I'm sorry. Hey, I
Look at
found
my
the,
green bar.
smoke thing. When you guys
My
get rid
green
of
bar is like 15%
What?
there.
Smoke thing?
And I also, like I said, I can blend in by doing like these random things. Like I can interact and lay down so I look kind of not
That seems
sus.
sadly enough.
Is it
Oh,
him?
I can fix it too. Okay, sorry. I'll be helpful.
No, don't fix the generators. It doesn't do
Yay!
anything.
Well, guess what?
That's all
I
good.
can
You know what else
upgrade.
doesn't do anything? The Biffle bomb.
That's okay.
I don't
Thanks,
know
man.
what
I'm
that
gonna go
means.
ahead and get my scan cooldown.
I can't sprint like that in front of them because then they'll see me.
Oh, I found a thing. I'm gonna put it right here.
But what?
I'm trapping all the trappers.
Oh, he trapped that one.
Generators?
no.
I just saw him trap that.
Oh my god, you're
Thank
so
you.
smart and handsome.
Bibble, be quiet.
Okay.
All right,
I'm gonna lay down.
upgraded my
I won't
cooldown.
talk then.
Why is there a question mark
over
over
here
here?
like Biffle
Okay,
after
good,
Taco
good,
Bell?
good, good.
Excuse me?
They're right there. Dude, this is so difficult. Okay, I gotta do this. The
this is
bar.
so
Wait, hold on.
fixed.
If I do
Oh,
this,
okay, yeah, I'm fixing this one right here.
stop
Hey!
fixing them.
What the generator-
Stop fixing them.
Oh, yeah?
When I want
I'm about
to.
find
No, you broke
my
another
radar.
one.
Wait, where?
I got an upgrade point. Hold on.
Scanning.
This is bad.
What is upgrade point? I was found. I was found. Wait, what?
It started beeping. My trap started beeping.
I scanned you towards your trap.
Hey, another one's going off. Another one's going off.
I scanned him.
Somebody's found. Where?
You see in the
where?
bottom right, Russell, zoom in on that when it turned red.
What's wrong with you?
You're an idiot.
It's the wrong guy.
Innocence, you dummy.
I just gotta stay
Can I
hidden.
just
So they can put down like a little alarm thingy that'll scan a small area, and if it hits me, it shows them where I am, kind of. Okay, and I also have an upgrade point. Let's see what I get. Increase duration of zombie form by 1 second. Increase the infection you gain when you break a generator. Yep. So whenever I break a generator, I get more infection. You see that green bar down there? Once that reaches half, it gets bad. Hey boys, do you see that green bar down there? Do you see that?
Green bar. What is that?
In the bottom right, do you
looks
see
like a
how
green
it's
bar.
filling? Do you see
What
that?
does that
I mean, a little bit, but you know.
do? Well, I just fixed the generator.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
what's
yeah.
up?
Look at the green bar real quick for me. Oh, okay, it didn't go down.
Yeah, it doesn't
Oh,
go
it didn't
down
go
because it's permanently infected. So,
Oh,
Sorry,
is that
you're putting me to sleep right now. You're actually-
Stupid.
yes. Am I breaking another generator right now? I don't know. Am I?
Are you?
Oh!
Oh, he is. He did. He just did. He just did.
Hey boys, look at the bar. Once it reaches 50%,
wanna-
something happens.
Can you calm down?
Boys,
Yeah,
please.
he's not a B.
Find the
He's not a
scan.
B.
I think I
Scan
found
him.
what he broke.
He's not at sea. He's not
Yeah,
at
they
sea.
glow yellow.
I'm fixing. I'm fixing. I'm fixing.
Fixing
Go,
what?
go. Fix the things. Fix the things.
And then I'm putting the trap down.
Guys, I'm a little scared.
You should
Don't be
Biffle.
scared, huh?
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Hacking.
Stop being
No, no,
hacking.
no.
Boys, we need a leader. One of us has to turn into the leader. Not me,
Okay,
though.
I nominate not me.
Okay, not me. So it's Biffle.
Sorry.
No clue.
I said not
Okay,
me.
I need to go break another
I'm
generator.
at the old, where am I?
I'm not making Sunday our leader. Hello.
Why not?
Wait, yeah, I'll be the leader. Everybody go to the left side of the map and stand there and look in the corner.
Okay.
Outside. I'm going
Sir,
right
yes,
now.
sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Wait.
Wait, no, left side is this way. Sir, yes, sir.
Wait,
I'm on the
yeah,
left side.
left,
Oh, wait,
left
there's a
from the top.
generator over here.
Where?
He helped us.
Wait, this guy's doing it. Wait, look, this guy's moving this valve right now.
Murder him!
Try murder! Oh,
So why
was
did you do that?
it's
Why did
okay.
you-
It's okay. I'm just gonna put a trap down. Everything's okay.
An innocent was killed by the infection.
Why are, I haven't done a thing, and you guys are just losing.
Wait, somebody's hurt.
He's around you. He's around you.
What do you mean he's around us?
I scanned
Where is he?
around green.
There was a trap in the middle of the street and it just went off. There's a guy right
Like
here.
C or F?
There's a guy. No, that guy's sick. This guy's sick.
Sick with it. Wait, what about like this one?
What does that
or
mean?
This one.
Wait, did you just scan this?
This one's walking at
No,
me.
no, no, no,
It's
no.
walking
Then we'll
at
just scan this area.
Don't just shoot random
me.
people.
And it was red.
Don't shoot random people. Don't make
Guys, his bar's falling. I'm scared.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh, look at my bar! Look at my infection bar!
Shooter.
Okay, okay. I can activate my form. Okay, let's go this way. Let's go this way. I have to go away. I have to find some civilians.
Somebody go scan him. Wait, that was good.
No. I gotta wait till they get away. I gotta wait till they move away. Dude, I am so glad they don't understand the mechanics of this game. If they would have saw me get stunned, they could have shot me.
I'm scanning A.
Alright, I scanned C.
Here we go.
I scanned nothing because I don't scare.
C and A are clear. We need to
Activate my phone!
I love the alphabet.
Sunday killed an innocent. Guys,
Somebody killed an
he's killing innocents right now.
Oh no. What do we do?
26 remain, boys.
That's like a lot though. That's like
Oh, I got another upgrade point.
that's like so much.
I don't like.
Increase the infection you gain, decrease the generator's break time, increase the infection, increase the damage of poison caused by infection areas, increase the duration.
Scanning F?
Let's do increase. No, let's do infection. Whenever I break a generator, the
guy's
infection
doing-
fills.
this guy's doing the
Because
valve
whenever I transform into the zombie, I lose some of my infection. Okay, I gotta be careful there, right there. I'm literally hacking everything. I'm hacking the
They're not
mainframe.
hacking nothing.
Scanning A.
Please stop hacking the mainframe.
I found smoke. Guys, he's killing more people.
He's at D! It shows on your map! He's at D!
What do you mean he's at D? Oh, he's found.
Alright, I'm upgrading my scan duration and I'm going to D. Give me a voice.
I'm away.
I'm
I
fixing
got
the
another
valve
point.
right now.
I got another
Just
point.
welcome to your job.
Let's increase the breaking generators.
I think I
Breaking
found him.
generators. Every time I break a generator, it is going to do a ton of
I
damage.
fixed one generator.
He's wearing army dog tags and he's
Wait, my trap just started beep, 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 like that.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I need to lay down. I need to get out of the bed. Get out of the bed.
he's over here somewhere.
Get out of the bed.
Guys,
I need to
zombie
lay
bar
here.
is very full right now.
Yeah, no kidding. What are we supposed to do about that? I'm scanning. I'm
not
scanning
let
D
him.
again. I'm scanning
Scan
D
D
again.
again. Scan D again.
Scanning D again. Let's see if he's still in the area.
Put more traps down.
He's not here. He's not here.
This is so hard. Wait.
This
Hold
is
on.
impossible.
Creating my cooldown.
There's a guy in a green shirt and a backwards hat. Should I take the shot?
Scanning D.
Put more traps down.
He's still here. He's still here.
He's
I'm
still
putting
in D.
so many traps down right now.
Scanning D.
All right, trap.
The
all
mini map.
exited.
I'm
I
gonna
don't-
trap this bridge.
All
Is he gonna
exited
shoot that guy?
This one keeps
I
walking.
trapped the bridge. Don't tell him I said that though.
I'll kill you.
Scanning.
I'll kill you.
Scanning.
Wait,
Scanning
he's
the-
shooting.
Okay.
Scanning the left side by
This is him,
blue.
boys. This is him. This is him. 100%. 100%. 1,000%.
My scan is literally clear. I see nothing. There's a dead guy here. Is that him?
I don't like this. This is such a difficult
I said it
game.
wasn't him the whole time.
Wait, if I'm one of if I'm the giant zombie, can I kill them?
I've trapped every section of the bridge to go anywhere.
Here we go. I'm gonna kill this one now.
You know what? It's probably this guy. It wasn't that guy. Okay, now he's killing people. Guys, guys, I don't know.
Oh, it shows on the mini map
Sunday,
where
where
I
are you?
am.
No, it's down by D. Down by D.
Oh, no.
Literally, we never left. He never left. He never left.
Did we just left that? Wait, my trap just went beep, 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 beep. Yeah, he's at D. He's at D. He's still
I gotta
there.
run.
We checked that whole area.
I gotta upgrade.
Yeah, I know, but you're apparently bad at checking.
Let's increase how long I'm a zombie, or I can increase the damage the fog causes. So when civilians are in it, they die faster.
Zud is a bad leader, and I actually agree with that.
I never appointed him. I thought Sunday was the leader.
Hey boys, there's only 22 people left. Only 22 civilians. What are you doing over there?
Only
Zud,
8.
get it
We've done
together.
5 of them.
Yeah, I mean, you're failing. So, how's it make you feel?
Oh, we're failing. Okay, man.
I'm not moving.
Okay.
What's his
Somebody's trapped.
My
somewhere.
trap. My
I
trap went off.
dodged it by
The bridge,
sprinting.
the one on the bridge, the far right, by B. How?
But you scanned it though. Like, I don't
I didn't get it.
understand.
Literally fell in a trap around here.
I went to B and there's no one here. I mean, there's this guy. who just
Have you
casually
seen anything,
walking.
sir? Mr. 99, have you seen anything? Tell me where Sunday is.
I literally see.
That's a cool monster truck right
This
here.
is so difficult. As soon as I break, I'm going. I'm going. I gotta run to the opposite side and start killing people. I gotta take out some civilians. Where are the civilians?
He has a
government
hidden
mandated
generator
spray?
in an.
Just
I'm down. Sonny, can we take a break?
Yeah, go ahead. Take a break. Take a break. Take a small
All
break.
right. You're
And,
taking a break too, right?
yeah, I'm taking a break too.
I don't think he's taking a break.
You missed this one, you dummy.
No, I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break. See ya.
He's around F.
My trap! My trap! My trap! Oh! My trap just exploded somewhere. How do I see it?
Somewhere around F.
But
somewhere
between
around
F and E and B, it's like in that triangle.
Thanks, man. That's so helpful.
You want to wah
I gotta
wah?
turn this corner and
No,
run.
honestly,
Turn
that's
this
not
corner
being
and
helpful
run.
at all, Biffle. I'm with you on this.
What the heck?
I think we should get rid of him and go team with Sunday now.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go over here.
Okay, I'm scanning. I'm gonna scan F.
Oh, big up, big!
Yeah, great. Great, and now he's killing people. Great, good job, guys.
He's over by F, by the way. Yep.
Where's that?
Well, I'm
I'm
on
on
my
the
way.
map. Learn how to look at
Wait,
the
there's
map.
footsteps. There's footsteps. The footsteps. When he turns back out of a zombie, he leaves like green footsteps to go. It's one of these guys in this group. One of these guys in this group. I saw it all go over.
That's a really good explanation.
Okay.
I literally
I can do this. I can do this. I know I can do this. I believe.
He's peeking. I'm coming. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. It's really confusing.
This guy's turning the valve. This kitty. Stop it!
Because they're turning, it doesn't mean they're going to
Stop turning the valve! I'll shoot you! I'll shoot him!
Don't.
Wait, it didn't even do anything. She's invulnerable. It's definitely her. Wait, I guess I can just like put a trap on her and see if it's.
Wait, hold on. Can I kill Zud?
Is it you? What's that noise? Oh my!
Zud?
All right. Well, you guys just lost your lost your military guy, so I'm dead.
Wait, so is it just two engineers? Did he kill
He
you?
killed me. He killed me. I'm dead.
That one is literally sprinting.
He actually just killed me. I was staring at the girl because she was kind of pretty, and then I
Level
died.
up.
The innocents will sprint.
20 left, boys. You're going to die. I gotta go this way. I gotta get more people.
Zud's dead, but he can't talk anymore.
I was
He's by
found.
C. He's by C.
Go
He's by C.
hunt them, or we're gonna be
What do you
hunted.
think I've been doing every time? I'm
Gotta get out of the bomb. Get out of the bomb. Get out. Oh, that was so close.
Scooby-Doo to any of this, and you
Yeah,
are
but I
worthless.
could scan, so hold on, give me a second.
Well, I just burped.
That's gross.
Okay, I gotta go. Why are they always separate? Get out of the bed. I need to lay here.
Good job, man. That's really helpful.
I'm gonna lay right here.
Thank you so much.
All right,
Can
I'm
we take
sending,
Zud's loot?
Nope, nothing at F.
Okay, lay down, and now we gotta take these people out.
You're rested in pieces.
Okay, there's one there.
Yeah, I'm about
No.
to rest
There's one there.
forever.
They're going that way.
What does that mean?
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
see
run
one
this
of your
way.
traps, but other than that, like, you know,
This is hard.
Transform.
I'm so scared.
I'm really mad at you guys.
Dude, I'm so scared. He's killing
I
innocents.
hear it. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. I
You
hear it.
hear it, but I don't see it. You know?
To the right. Just look at the map, you dingus.
Okay, I need to kill more.
Deval, I think you're the MVP.
What do I do?
Thank you.
Scanning
I'm
on me.
flying. What do you want from
Gotta be
me?
around here somewhere.
Wait, you found him.
He's somewhere in here.
Look
Wait.
at the map.
Wait.
C. He's at C.
This one?
All right, I'm on the opposite side of the map. I'm on my way.
Gibble, get to me. There's like 3 around me, and it's one of them, and I don't.
I'm on my way. I'm sprinting as fast
Both
as
of
I
these were in the
can.
scan range. Both of these were in the scan range, Biffle.
But so, like, is there anybody else?
And it went. No, it was those 2. Biffle.
I'll follow this one. You follow the other one.
All right, I'll follow the other.
I'm on this guy like Zud on, I don't know, Panda Express.
What does that mean? I haven't only like twice.
I'm gonna have to
Guys,
kill
look at a
sigils.
generator.
I am gonna
I
have to
won't
kill
let this guy out of my
sigils.
You want me to
sight.
scan your guy, Biffle? I'll call scan your guy. Get on him.
I'm on the guy. I'm literally
Yeah,
walking.
you're green, right? I'm scanning.
I'm literally
No,
on top of this
no,
whole man.
No, 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 no.
Wait, are you okay? Oh my gosh!
Siddles is dead.
I'm running. I'm surviving. I don't
Literally
care-
just up to Biffle. It's just up to you.
Listen,
That's
gotta go.
literally
13
it.
minutes.
I
I have
gotta go.
13 minutes to survive.
gotta go.
I'm hiding now. It's a hide and seek.
What do you mean you're hiding?
Biffle, I'm
is the hide
coming
and seek.
for you, Biffle. You will die.
Kill people now.
Biffle, what
Hey,
you
Biffle, you
gonna do?
should be protecting.
Hey, Biffle.
Nope, they're dead to me. I'm hiding
Hey,
behind.
Biffle, what you,
Wait, hold on, this building doesn't be going. Nope.
Oh, there's another one, Biffle. Oh, I got an upgrade point. Let's increase how long I'm a zombie for by another second. Let's do that.
No. Listen, I'll just hide behind this tree.
Okay.
I'll wait for you to attack me, and I'll take the shot.
You know what? And I'm going to activate this other generator. I'm gonna break this generator. Oh, I got another point. Let me increase how long I be a zombie for by 2 more seconds.
Cool. Biffle, do something, please.
Dude, he can shapeshift into anyone, anything, at any point. He turns into a giant zombie, and all I have
Hey,
is a
Biffle.
scanner.
People are
Let me-
dying, Biffle.
Biffle. Biffle.
I'm gonna look for him.
Why are you scanning? It's literally on the map.
Yeah, that doesn't always help me, okay? I'm literally looking around.
I wish Biffle was a better person.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
Well, at least, you know.
Oh, I got
like-
another upgrade, Biffle. What do you want me to increase? How long I'm a zombie whenever I transform? Probably, right? Yeah, I'll do that.
No, I don't think you need that. I'm so scared. There's so many people. I'm just gonna keep my gun out, ready to go.
Okay.
Shoot one! Shoot one!
No, because you just killed somebody.
Yeah, maybe
You're
not.
clear. These are all clear.
I'm coming to take him down, boys.
Can he change his skin?
I have no idea.
Wait,
Can I? I don't know. Tell me. You tell
Don't
me.
say that. Don't say that.
You probably can or can't. Who knows?
Before where you
I
at?
don't know.
Okay.
Oh, no, right now.
Oh.
Biffle, do something.
Oh.
He's killing so many.
Oh.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, I can level up again.
Two
Oh,
killers.
Biffle, if I become a zombie, I can stay a zombie for 17 seconds now.
That's,
Cool.
I mean, all I need.
Or
is 1
I can
second
make the
once it's
gas do 13% more damage. Let's do that
done. You
one.
know which one you're gonna do. Okay.
Biffle,
I'm scanning.
Okay.
I have to scan around me just to make sure I'm safe.
You're not.
you're
good,
safe.
safe.
Don't worry.
Biffle, look behind you.
Last time I scanned you.
Biffle!
I'm looking. I'm looking.
Damn it.
Stop panicking. Stop
Damn it.
panicking.
If I just go in a circle, I can. If I just wait for him to turn. If I just wait for him to
This is not
turn.
a good look, Biffle.
If I wait for him to turn. If I wait for
I
him to
can
turn, I can
see
take the
you,
shot.
Biffle. I can
I
smell
can be quick about
you.
this. I'm gonna scan.
Okay.
Scan around me.
Did it work?
Now I gotta shoot. Oh, scan's clear. I'm fine.
There's no one around you, man.
Damn.
Oh, the
I'm glad that
generator's
Biffle's the
broken.
last one
My
alive.
stupid thing is going off. I need to go fix the generator.
Well, fix it.
I'm going to fix it, but I'm not gonna fix it because I would. If I told you if I was gonna fix it, you'd camp it.
No, I'm not
That's a
gonna
good
camp it.
idea, Biffle.
You would never camp anything, would you? You'd be stupid and dumb and ugly if you
Yeah.
camped it.
Camper.
Win the game. All I gotta do is win the game and fix the game. And I did it.
Biffle.
Hey, Biffle!
Biffle. Biffle, what is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. What is wrong with me?
Dude.
You're all alone.
What the heck?
Dude, I could have killed it. You know, that's easy. That's easy. Boys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. The zombie did it.
When I started this video, I just wanted to know how the tanks made it onto the beaches at D-Day, and what I found instead is one of the greatest anti-hero stories of all time, and it rewrote my understanding of history. Today we're talking about the man that quite literally wrote the book on armored warfare, a World War I veteran that was forced into early retirement because his fellow officers didn't like him very much. But after German tanks rampaged through France and North Africa utilizing their new Blitzkrieg tactic, Winston Churchill himself would call upon this man to leave retirement and go toe-to-toe with the infamous German tank commanders Erwin Rommel and Heinz Guderian. Ladies and gentlemen, the hero of D-Day that you've probably never heard of, Major General Sir Percy Cleghorn Stanley Hobart, aka Hobo. But first, a word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by Delete Me. Delete Me is an online subscription service. It's a very straightforward, simple business. You give them money, they get rid of your personal information off the internet. Okay, look, here's the deal. Somehow, some way, your personal information is on the internet. Your name, your spouse's name, your parents' name, your address, your last 5 addresses, your phone numbers, and all of your emails are all sitting in some data broker's bank, and they're selling that information for money. But the good news is that these data brokers are legally required to delete your information if you submit an opt-out request. And that's where Delete Me comes in. They will go to all the big data brokers and automatically submit opt-out requests on your behalf, and you don't have to do anything. And I know what you're thinking, because I thought the same thing. I don't want to give all my personal information to Delete Me either, because that just seems counterproductive. Okay, here's the thing with that. You don't have to give them all your private information. You can literally give them your name and your email address. You can give them more information if you want, but really all they need is your name and email, and then you come back a few days later and they just start asking you a bunch of yes or no questions. By using just your name and email, they'll search through all the data banks and figure out who you are, and they'll ask you a bunch of weird questions like, is this your dad? Is this your mom? Is that a relative? Is this your address? Did you used to live here? Did you grow up at this address? Is this your phone number? Is this your email? They know all of this information just by you giving them your name and email, using all the information that these data brokers have. And then you just let them know, yes, that's me, and then they will delete all that information for you. A couple days after that, they're going to send you a report. Here was mine. Over 70 data brokers had my information, and there were 489 listings where that information was for sale, and Delete Me submitted opt-out requests for all of them. Now, those data brokers are probably going to be able to get my information again, but Delete Me is constantly going to be searching for my info and automatically submitting the requests as soon as those listings pop up. Go check out Delete Me. I'll have a link and a discount code down below. Let's get back to the video. Percy Hobart was born in India in 1885 and joined the British military in 1902. He would then go on to fight in World War I. While there, in typical anti-hero fashion, he made a name for himself as being extremely effective, but unorthodox and disobedient at the same time. Because of this, many of the other British officers soldiers don't really care for him. Despite that, he makes it through World War I, ends up earning himself a military cross, and then in 1919 he goes off to college. Graduates from college 4 years later in 1923, he then volunteers to be an officer in the Royal Tank Corps. Now, he volunteered because most people did not want this position. And that's because at this point in time, a lot of the high-ranking British officers didn't see the true potential that tanks and armored vehicles had. They simply viewed them as a single tool for trench warfare to get from one trench to the other. They didn't realize that one day it was going to replace cavalry. Percy Hobart, on the other hand, was a visionary and saw its true potential, and that's why he volunteered. Not only that, he was also very vocal about this opinion, and he would actually persuade a lot of the younger soldiers to believe the same thing, which honestly isn't a very hard sell. The new guy joins the army and you're like, hey, quick question, did you want to ride a horse into battle, or did you want to drive a fucking tank? Okay, everybody's picking a tank. And over time, his advocacy for change ends up making a lot of the old cavalry officers end up hating him because he's kind of trying to make them obsolete. And you have to remember, at this point in time, the British officer corps is very, very cliquey, like they're socialites and gentlemen, and they have to, you know, conduct themselves in a certain manner and all that BS. So when Hobart comes in and starts ruffling feathers, it upsets the entire officer corps, and they all pretty much hate him at this point. Despite that, he knows he's right, and he just keeps working on pioneering new tactics and new applications for tanks. Now, one of the few legitimate concerns about having tanks on the battlefield at this point in time was that they were basically autonomous. And what I mean by that is, once the tank crew got their orders, hopped in the tank, and took off, that was it, because tanks didn't have radios and stuff yet at this point in time. So once they left, you couldn't call them back, you couldn't change up the mission, they couldn't communicate with anybody outside of that tank. So Hobart comes out and he's like, well, hey, rather than not using tanks because they can't communicate, how about we just, I don't know, put some radios inside of them? So he fights tooth and nail for like a year to make that happen, gets radios put in all of his tanks, and then trains his guys how to run battle drills, being able to actually communicate with each other and the chain of command, and guess what? It works exactly how you would expect it to. I mean, this is the upside down ketchup bottle of the tank world. Like, somebody finally came out with this idea, and everybody's like, how? How did I not come up with that billion-dollar idea? At this point, all the junior officers and lower enlisted are like, holy shit, this is awesome, and all the older, more experienced officers that already hated Hobart lose their shit because he's now actively making them look stupid.
What are those? You are wearing his merchandise!
So once that gets worked out, he starts developing legitimate battle strategies and drills and training his men on how to conduct tank warfare, how to integrate tanks with infantry, really laying the groundwork for what would become modern tank warfare. This goes on for a couple of years, and then in 1927, he ends up being a co-respondent in a divorce case. Now, I'll be honest, I had to Google what that meant, but apparently co-respondent is the fancy British officer polite way of saying Percy Hobart was banging somebody else's wife. Her name was Dorothea Field, and of course, she was another British officer's wife.
Naughty, naughty.
After that divorce is finalized, Dorothea and Percy get married pretty much immediately, and the rest of the officer corps now absolutely hates him, and they actively try to get him kicked out of the military because this is not gentlemanly behavior. They're not able to get it done. Hobart stays in the military and continues to develop and refine armored warfare, and one of the things he starts to do is look back into history and see if there's any lessons that he can apply to tank warfare, and one of the things that he hones in on is the Mongols. The Mongols were so successful because they utilized cavalry to strike deep into enemy territory at strategic points, weakening their entire empire. And Hobart says, what if I could do the same thing, but with tanks? And to anybody that knows a lot about history, that sounds an awful lot like the German Blitzkrieg tactic, and that's because it is. Yeah, the Germans didn't come up with the Blitzkrieg, Percy Hobart did. Heinz Gedermann, the German tank commander that is the architect of the Blitzkrieg, is well known to have had every single paper that Percy Hobart published translated into German, and he kept that with him everywhere he went. Yeah, the infamous German tank commanders Rommel and Gedermann didn't revolutionize armored warfare, they just copied Hobart's homework. So if Percy Hobart is the actual genius behind the Blitzkrieg, why don't most people know that? Why does everybody give Germany credit, and why didn't the British use it first? Or at the very least, know that it was a possibility when it was used against them in France when they got their asses beat in 6 weeks. That is because the British chain of command hated the man that came up with the Blitzkrieg, and for that reason made the entire strategy a failure. In 1934, Britain conducted a large training exercise where Percy Hobart was going to be allowed to try out his new methods. If you don't know, when you're conducting conducting a large military training exercise, you have like Team A, Team B, and then you have the umpires, so to speak. You have the people making sure that both teams are doing the right things, saying, yeah, that works, no, that doesn't work, declaring who wins and who loses. The umpires conspired against Hobart because they were military officers and they didn't like him, and basically made his entire strategy fail. Fast forward 1937, Hobart is given command of the 1st Armored Division, Great Britain's first modern tank division. Because of this, a bunch of British officers promptly throw a bitch fit and try to get Hobart kicked out of the military again. It fails again, but the chain of command has to come up with a compromise, and that compromise is to take Hobart and send him down to Egypt, where he can take command of the 2nd Armored Division, which was basically, we're going to ship him halfway across the world and then pretend he doesn't exist. Out of sight, out of mind, right? So Hobart gets down to Egypt, and it is a complete shit show because tanks are effectively replacing cavalry at this point, so it's cavalry officers that are running tank divisions, and they have chosen to not read any of the literature or training material that he has spent the last decade developing, and they are operating tanks like they are dragoons. If you don't know, a dragoon is kind of like cavalry, except it's not. They ride in on horses, and then they dismount and go into battle on foot. And that's what the 2nd Armored Division is being trained to do. They roll up in the tank, and then the gunner and the loader stay in the tank while the rest of the crew gets out and fights like infantry, while being a static target instead of a moving target, which is the entire point of being a fucking tank. The chain of command is effectively trying to do everything they can to make tanks look bad and ineffective, because by extension it makes Hobart look bad and ineffective. The running joke when Hobart gets there is that the Egyptian force is the Egyptian farce, and the mobile division is the immobile division. But when Hobart shows up, he turns the entire thing around. Between 1930 and 1940, he trains this entire division how to actually conduct tank warfare, and they get super effective at it. And the men absolutely love him. Because Percy Hobart is not only a great teacher, but he actually wants every man under his command to understand what they are doing and why they are doing it. When at this point in time, many other officers don't care about that. They just want you to shut up and follow orders. But Percy Hobart wants you to know what you should be doing and why you should be doing it. That way, if the chain of command ever fails, you can make intelligent decisions regarding what needs to be done. In short, Percy Hobart treats his men like they're grown-ass men, and they absolutely love him for it. And because of that, he gains overwhelming support from the junior officers and enlisted men, and he becomes immensely popular.
No. Don't like that.
And because of this, they finally force him out of the military, because they sent him down to Africa, intentionally sabotaged him, and yet again, he's managed to turn the entire situation around and turns it into a positive thing. So they just end up getting him fired. In 1940, he is forced into early retirement. On his final departure from Egypt, the men of the 2nd Armored Division lined the entire road to wish him farewell as their sign of how much they actually respected this man. So Percy goes back home, but still wanting to be involved in the military, he joins the Home Guard, which is like the British equivalent of the National Guard, and he gets busted down from Lieutenant General to Corporal, which, if you don't know military ranks, is like going from CEO to front desk receptionist. Not that I'm trying to talk bad about receptionists, but I'm trying to give you an accurate depiction of what a drastic change in authority this is. 5 months after Hobart's forced into retirement, the German military rolls into France with tanks, utilizing the Blitzkrieg tactic that Percy Hobart designed, and completely stomps the British and the French army in a matter of 6 weeks. Erwin Rommel then goes and proceeds to rampage through North Africa, and the only people that even kind of slow him down are Hobart's men of the 2nd Armored Division, that is now known as the 7th Armored Division, aka the Desert Rats. At this point, Winston Churchill starts asking questions and realizes what his officer corps has done, and he personally calls Percy Hobart back into service and awards him the rank of Major General, at which point all of the officers throw a fit yet again, saying that he's 57 years old, he's too old to serve in the military, and they try to get him med boarded out. Winston Churchill yet again intervenes and stops the med board and issues this statement, quote, "The high commands of the army are not a club. It is my duty to make sure exceptionally able men, even though not popular with their military contemporaries, are not prevented from giving their services to the crown." Translation, quit being a bunch of catty bitches, we need this guy. By the time all that political BS gets done, Rommel is back in Europe, and he has been tasked with fortifying the Atlantic Wall, the German defense from Norway to Spain in case the Allies should invade. Rommel reinforces it with 260,000 men manning over 15,000 concrete bunkers and artillery artillery positions. The entire thing is coated with barbed wire. It has anti-vehicle emplacements to prevent tanks and other vehicles from getting up the beach. And they lay over 200 million mines. And the man put in charge of figuring out how to penetrate those defenses is none other than Percy Hobart. He has re-entered the picture and he knows that these kids have been stealing his homework. He comes in with the complete dad energy of, I taught you everything you know, but I didn't teach you everything I know. He takes command of the 79th Tank Regiment and gets to work immediately. It is now Major General Hobart and Erwin Rommel going toe-to-toe in a battle of wits that will determine the fate of the world. And obviously, we're going to handle this issue with tanks, which brings us to problem number 1. How are we going to get tanks on the beach? How are we going to get a 70,000-pound hunk of metal with a gun from the boat through the water onto the beach? Obviously, we just got to make a tank float, and it can't be that hard because battleships float, right? I mean, those are big and heavy and made out of metal, so why can't we do the same thing with a tank? All you have to do is displace enough water, and bada bing, bada boom, you're floating. So all we got to do is increase the surface area of a tank. So they take a gigantic tube of wax canvas, wrap it around the tank, and then have inflatable tubes that when they inflate it, the canvas stands straight up, and basically it is a tank inside of a giant canvas tube. And then we'll just add a couple of little boat propellers on the back of the tank so it'll push itself through the water. Problem solved. Sounds stupid, works terrific. So now that we've got the Sherman duplex drive amphibious tank figured out, the next problem, what is the beach made out of? Are the tanks going to get hung up and stuck? Because we can't have that happening either. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a submarine. We're going to send them out. They're going to wait till night. Once night falls, the sailors are going to go ashore, gather up a bunch of the dirt from the beach, and figure out what it's made out of. It's made out of blue clay. Probably the worst possible thing because those tanks will for sure get stuck in clay. So obviously, problem number 2, how on earth are we going to get the tanks through all this blue clay? It would be really nice if we had a road. You know what? Fuck it. We're just going to bring our own road. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bobbin. That is a Churchill tank with a gigantic spool of canvas that has metal rods inside of it that literally goes ahead first and lays down a road for all the other tanks to drive on right up the beach. Again, it looks really silly, but it works super well. At this point, all the other people that hate Hobart are starting to make fun of him. They're starting to refer to these tanks as Hobart's funnies, but they have no idea how important these tanks are going to end up being. Hobart is over here actually trying to save the world by any means necessary. He realizes it doesn't matter how cool it looks, he just needs it to work, and he only needs it to work once. Meanwhile, all of his other contemporaries are worried about looking good while they do it. Okay, problem number 3, marching right up the beach. Now we have to worry about the mines and the barbed wire. We can't be blowing the tracks off our tanks with mines. We need to clear the barbed wire for the men, and we don't want the barbed wire getting hung up in the tracks of the tank. What are we gonna do? Things are about to go from looking weird and silly to looking terrifying and awesome because the plan for this is to eat the barbed wire and blow up the mines in front of us using the Sherman Crab, aka the flail tank. Okay, so just so we're all on the same page, in theory, we have now figured out how to sail a fucking tank a mile through the ocean, build a road in front of us as we drive it up the beach, cut through barbed wire, and detonate mines. The only defensive structure left is the enormous concrete bunkers with Germans inside shooting machine guns and mortars. What are we going to do about them? Because normal tank guns aren't going to take those out effectively. Which is a pretty simple solution. If your gun isn't big enough, just get a bigger gun. Ladies and gentlemen, the Petard. It is essentially a mortar that is the size of a propane tank, affectionately dubbed the Flying Dustbin.
You call that big?
Yeah, the thing's huge.
That explains a lot.
What is that supposed to mean?
You told me 8 inches.
And you told me you took installments.
I didn't know what that meant.
That's your problem. Interrupting my history time. And if the Flying Dustbin doesn't work, this one will. The most terrifying of all of the creations, the Crocodile, aka the flamethrower tank, pulling a armored trailer with 500 gallons of jungle jelly, capable of shooting flames over 250 yards. So if everything goes according to plan so far, the enemy is either going to be dead or retreating. Here's the problem. Once the enemy starts retreating, they're also going to start blowing up all the bridges behind them, making it very hard to maneuver vehicles, especially tanks, across ravines, rivers, ditches, and so on. So, what are we gonna do once they blow up the bridges? Fuck it, I guess we'll just bring a bridge from home, right? No, I'm not messing with you. Ladies and gentlemen, bridge tank. Oh man, it went from this is kind of silly and there's no way that's gonna work to, oh my god, that's terrifying, to, okay, now you guys are just showing off. And I know what you're thinking, that's great, but what if it's just a little tiny anti-tank ditch or a ravine, not something that really necessitates an entire bridge? Well, that's easy. Ladies and gentlemen, the fascine, aka a bundle of sticks. So that's it, the plan is set. Hobart has accounted for absolutely everything, and this plan is for sure gonna work. But here's the thing, you've probably seen a bunch of movies or played a bunch of video games that incorporate the landing at Normandy on D-Day, and you've never seen any of this stuff. So why is that? That's because most movies and video games, like Saving Private Ryan, for example, take place on Omaha Beach, which was one of the American beaches, and the Americans didn't have access to all of Hobart's tanks. Why is that? Well, some people believe that the American leadership saw it and said that it was stupid, not gonna work, and they didn't want anything to do with them. However, that's a myth and it's completely untrue. Omar Bradley saw Hobart's inventions and requested all of them. Unfortunately, not enough could be made in time, and the only thing the American forces would be given for D-Day was the Sherman DD duplex drive amphibious tanks. And the reason that Hollywood focuses on Omaha Beach is because it's the most dramatic. It's the one beach of the 5 where absolutely everything went wrong. And believe it or not, one of the main things that went wrong was that the Sherman duplex drive tanks didn't make it. They got released too far off the beach and the seas were too rough, and a lot of them ended up sinking. Luckily, only 5 tankers drowned. The rest were able to escape and get picked back up by the boats, but it was a huge issue not having tanks on Omaha Beach, and it is part of the reason that Omaha was the deadliest beach on D-Day. If you pay attention and you know what you're looking for, it's even referenced in the Saving Private Ryan movie.
No armor has made it ashore. We got no DD tanks on the beach. Dog 1 is not open!
So just so we're all on the same page, the reason most people have never seen or heard about these things is because they weren't at Omaha Beach, and Hollywood focuses on Omaha Beach because it was the deadliest, most brutal battle. But the reason that it was the deadliest battle was quite literally in part due to the fact that Hobart's funnies weren't there to help the Allies fight. These tanks are quite literally a victim of their own success. To give you an example of how big of an impact they had on the other beaches, the next deadliest beach after Omaha is Juneau, and it had less than half the casualties. But Hobart and the 79th Armored Division's contributions aren't done on D-Day. At this point, Hobart decides rather than keeping all of his men together as one unit, like pretty much every other type of armored unit did, he decided that he was going to split them up and attach them and their specialty tanks to all the other units of the Allied forces, essentially turning his tank division into the special forces of tanks. You need to clear some mines? Here's the Crab. You need to scare some Germans? Here's the Crocodile. By the end of World War II, the Germans were so scared of the Crocodile flamethrower tank that they would start to surrender at the mere sight of it. The 79th Armored Division and Hobart's funnies fought all the way through the European theater, and when they finally came up to Germany, the first Allied forces to cross the Rhine into Germany did it in Hobart's duplex drive Sherman tanks. Because Hobart's funnies and the 79th Armored Regiment were spread out amongst all the other units in the European theater, every time a unit did something special, credit was given to that unit, and the contributions by Hobart, Hobart's men, and the Hobart funnies would go unnoticed and unrecognized. So in conclusion, this was the story of Major General Percy Hobart, the man that pioneered modern tank warfare, the man that trained the men that beat Rommel in North Africa, the actual inventor of the Blitzkrieg tactic, and one of the most important architects of D-Day and the Allied advance through Europe. In the pages of history, he is a victim of his own success because everywhere he wasn't was such a catastrophic shit show that it monopolized the spotlight, and everywhere he was, things went so smooth that it wasn't worth reporting, so he went unnoticed. When people think of tank warfare in World War II, way too many people think of Erwin Rommel and Heinz Guderian, when in reality they should be thinking of Percy Hobart, and I hope this video helps with that. Thanks for watching. Best way to support the channel is go buy some merch over thefatelectrician.com. Quack bang, out.
Welcome to Virtual Reality Would You Rather. It's a game of really hard decisions.
I'm hard! I'm a decision.
I brought together 2 of my most captivating virtual reality friends and put together tons of difficult choices. Every choice has a correct answer based on how my subscribers voted. Pick the right answer, get a point. It's just that easy. My first victim is a Scottish girl named Illy.
Show me your balls.
The other player is a weasel-like anime girl. It's Fillion.
I broke my arm.
Let's begin. I'm going to give you 2 options. A blue option and a red option.
But Drumsy, I'm colorblind.
Is that why you thought I was black? Would you rather have asthma forever or diarrhea forever?
What happens if you have both?
I forgot Illy actually has both.
Illy! Okay, that's a big hairball. I also have asthma, so I think I should just lock in that one.
Either or is gonna be the death of me, so I'm gonna go red.
The point goes to Fillion.
Let's go! Illy, wait, let me... Give me 1 sec. Sorry.
This one, self-explanatory. Freddy Fazbear or Jesus H. Christ?
What? Just Drumsy!
What?
Drumsy, you know what I'm gonna have to do, right?
What? Oh, Illy.
My autism calls me, Drumsy.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ!
My autism calls me.
Chill! The number 1 doesn't even represent Jesus. He's somewhere in the negatives. I'm choosing Jesus.
The answer? It's a close one. Jesus, just by a hair. Fillion, that is 2 points for you.
It's a miracle!
I'm a failure. I'm sorry, Freddy.
Always late to the function, obtain erectile dysfunction.
What is decision?
What do you think my audience picked?
Well, if they watch Andrew Tate, they know that their pee-pee is important.
Yeah, I think I'd rather be late to the function, because at least it means I'll finish last.
Yeah, but if you have erectile dysfunction, you also finish last.
Oh, true. I go blue.
I'm gonna say erectile dysfunction. I would rather not have that.
Okay, we have both for late. And you are both correct.
Let's go, dude! My pee-pee worked good.
Okay, would you rather have bad games play forever or play game, good game? If you picked red, audience, boy do I have some good news for you. Say hello to AFK Journey, the ultimate RPG on iOS, Android, and PC. They're our sponsor. Illy, do you want 3D art or 1D pencil mark? 3D art? Good, because in AFK Journey, everything is brimming with life. Wrapped up in a beautiful 3D canvas art style, embark on a fantasy quest through Asperia, gathering heroes across 6 factions and play in PvP and PvE battle modes, like the new Honor Duel, Treasure Quest, or Bestial Brawl. And on May 10th, they're launching the new chapter Song of Strife, with a captivating story about the War Song Festival, where you can meet the new characters Sora, the strong son of a chieftain, and Alsa, an orphan. She's an orphan. Pick one, guys. With new storylines, a new leveling system, new maps, and bosses, there's so much new content to explore, and AFK Journey is promising regular seasonal updates with a new location, characters, and more with each new patch. It's genuinely a good game, so show them some love by downloading the game using the link in the description below or the QR code right there. Now back to the game. Bathe in chili or bathe with Billy?
I feel like Billy has mischievous intentions. Okay, so is it chili the food or the country?
No, it's very simple. Do you want to bathe in chili or bathe with Billy? It's so simple.
I choose Billy.
Drumsy, I'm gonna drop the soap. Let's try Billy.
You're both bathing with Billy? I literally thought nobody in their right mind would audience wanted to bathe with Billy.
Hey, wait. We can make a podcast.
Bath time with Billy, Illy, and Philly.
We're mentally illy.
Would you rather always have bad audio or always have bad video?
I'll take the microphone.
As someone that used to watch your videos, I take bad microphone.
Okay, you all want bad audio. The audience did not agree.
No. Wait, no, the audio can have subtitles.
I'm subtitling you right now.
No, you're not. Get this jug off me!
Oh my god!
Fillion has 4 points, Illy has 2 points. Let's keep this ball going. Always lose your hairs. Always trip on stairs. Every time you grow out some hair, it falls out. Every time you get on a staircase, you trip. Which would you rather have?
Okay, listen, Illy. Walter White, Stephen Hawking's.
Yeah, I want him to drive me somewhere. I choose red.
Okay, well, Drumsy, I don't go outside, and I have a crippling afraid of stairs, so I'm gonna take no hair.
Unfortunately, everyone wants to be in constant pain. My audience would love to trip on stairs, guys. I'm sorry. That's a point for Illy. She's catching up. It's 4-3 now.
How are they gonna looks max if their face looks like a grapefruit?
I know. These guys aren't looks maxing. This one's a little upgrade. Trying something a little new here, guys. What do you think?
Illy, what do you think?
Whore.
Oh my God.
Illy's a Five Nights at Freddy's stan. You're not gonna get her off of that.
Illy, lo siento, mi amiga. Necesito Peter Griffin.
Mis pantalones están cortos.
Puta tu madre.
All right, Illy, you've taken it again with Five Nights at Freddy's.
I'm getting mocked, dude! I need to start picking your audiences and not my opinions.
Always speak your thoughts out loud, or never speak again, including sign language. You're either everything going through your head gets said to the world, or you cannot speak. You're a mute.
Pretty fast balls.
Illy already says everything that's going on in her head. This is basically nothing for her.
Alright, Jonesy. I'll try the other side of the coin.
No, she's muting herself IRL. She's joking. Fillion! At least she can't speak. Fillion, if you're gay, don't say anything. So Fillion picked red, Illy picked blue. Let's see who's right.
Red team wins!
Red team wins. That's a point for Fillion.
You know why? Because people would just be looking at like a grandma and they'd just be like, smash.
Yeah, you
know
don't
what I'm
want that
saying?
out loud.
That'd be bad.
Oh my god, people would ruin their relationships with their cousins so quickly.
What?
Huh? 24 hours of not being silly? Shake his hand, apologize to Billy. Which would you rather do?
You thought we wouldn't pick Billy!
I thought nobody was gonna pick Billy. Which one would you rather do, guys?
Honestly, I'd somehow end up weirding out Billy, so I'm gonna apologize to Billy anyway.
I'm gonna cuck him. 24 hours.
Really?
Yep.
Oh!
Unfortunately,
Damn.
my audience, big Billy stands. They all picked Billy.
Look, if your audience stopped being silly, you wouldn't give views.
Always have middle school aesthetic or become type 2 diabetic.
I'm already type 2 diabetic.
And you have a middle school aesthetic.
Well, I went to Toronto dress recently, and the lady asked me if it was for prom. So, I mean, I'm already there, man.
I'm type 2 diabetic, baby. I'm type 2 diabetic.
The answer is nobody wants diabetes. Everyone's a middle schooler now.
Damn. Don't tell the other Minecraft YouTubers.
Don't tell Chris Hansen. Okay, that's a point for
I'm
Fillion.
diabetic.
Victoria! Luigi gets dropkicked.
Oh, there's still a chance.
30 days of bad depression, now addicted to League of Legends.
Well...
So, Fillion, nothing changes for you, right?
I don't need a choice, man.
Well, see, League of Legends makes you depressed anyway, so I'd rather go for something timed than something permanent. So I'll go with blue.
The lag on your voice is so funny.
Jonesy, I want to deny my ancestry, but 23andMe doesn't lie. League...
Oh no.
I'm sorry. Just take the point, Illy.
That is a hard point for Illy. My audience absolutely despises League of Legends. 15% of them only
And
picked.
they should.
It's an okay game.
It is a very fun game that just ruins your life a little bit.
Is this guy zooming on my face right now? I feel like he is. Hey, frick you. Stop recording me. Stop recording me! I don't give you consent!
Sorry about this one. This one always gets
What is
me.
this? What is it?
Have
What is this?
tiny head or have giant head? What
With
do
a
you
tiny
think?
head, I'd be aerodynamic. My decision is made.
I guess a big head because it means I can bulldoze people with my forehead, so...
Let's see the answer. Everyone wants a little guy. Everyone wants to be a little guy.
Small word doesn't count, big word does.
Wow.
Let's go, dude! Okay.
Would you rather have your voice be delayed by 5 seconds or have your vision be delayed by 5 seconds?
Well, my autism muffles my brain so much, I kind of already wait 5 seconds.
Would I rather be Slowpoke or Illy's mic?
I pick blue.
I'm gonna pick blue too.
Very smart. 82% of my audience also picked blue. Nobody would want to get hit by a car randomly on the road because their vision is delayed.
Oh, Jesus!
Now it's Peter Griffin or Jesus instead of Five Nights at Freddy's or Jesus.
I pick Peter Griffin.
Okay, beautiful.
What